you everyone for joining. It's a new day, it's another day, it's a messy day. Thank you. Okay, so I hope everyone is doing great. If you're just seeing me for the first time, you're highly welcome to the class. Thank you so much for joining. Smith, love, I can see you joining. You're welcome. Share the video as you come in. Bring other people into the class. Yes, okay, now let's go. What we do online here is that we teach you how to braid. If you're seeing me for the first time, my name is GraceLawendhair, a professional braider that resides in Manchester, United Kingdom. Thank you everyone for joining. So what we do online is that for beginners that are aspiring to become a braider, or you're willing to become a hairdresser, a hairstylist, you want to start, some mothers or fathers that want to learn something for their kids, you're welcome. Beginners friendly online classes that we do here. So if you want more professional advanced level, you're free to DM me at any time. So now let's go. So this morning, before we start our lessons, what we use for our lessons, I don't know whether I'm positioned very well. Make sure that we position all the cameras very well. What we use for our lesson is a training mannequin head. We use our extensions. We have our rat tail comb. We have our brushes. We have our clips. We have our products. Everything ready for training. Maybe I can see you joining. Thank you, Madubuka. You're welcome. Thank you so much for joining. I can see you all coming in. As you come in, please share the videos. Let's see if everything is okay. Are you guys hearing me? The volumes. Make sure that all the volumes are set. Yes. Making sure that all the volumes are set. Yes. If you can hear me, let's make a noise. Yeah. The volume is set. It's set. Okay, now let's go. We use mannequin training here to do our practice when we come every time in the morning. This, like for instance, this is our client sitting down here, which is Annie. We're about to do Annie's hair, practice with Annie's hair. So now we'll have to go. So if you're coming in, before we start, braiding is a creative art. They are creative art that braiders uses hair and extensions to showcase their artistic skills. You might be talented in one way or the other. For the painters, they use brush and paint to paint. For we braiders, we use hair and extensions to showcase. For the food, people that cook, you see how they design the food on their plate. You say, oh my God, this is so artistic. You have it in your mind. It depends on where you're going to put that your artistic talent. So for we do that here. So let's go on. As we're having our mannequin training here this morning, we're going to start our practicals. So when we do our practicals, normally we have section 1 with our practicals, then we have the section 2 where we talk ourselves through theoretical, just help ourselves like in encouraging each other to go into what we intend doing, right? So now, before we start braiding, normally we use our hands to braid. If you don't know how to braid here, now we are going to be showing you how to add extensions. I've already said it. DM me to tell me that I don't even know how to braid with the natural hair. Then we'll know what to do about it. Yes. So, but then today we'll be adding extensions into the natural hair with simple methods, simple techniques that even the layman that's on a zero level, somebody that have no idea of braiding, can be able to start doing immediately you watch me do them. Yes. So now let's go. As we're working with this one, we'll use our hands to braid. I'm going to talk to us about the fingers. This is the thumb, and this is our index finger here. This is the middle finger here. This is the ring finger, and this is the little and pinky finger. All those fingers, they play vital roles when you're doing hair. Share the video and tap on your screen, please. Before we move on, if you're already a student here and you've been a member in this community, you know what it is now. You help us and contribute to make sure that other people, this platform reaches to other people. All you're going to do for us is share the videos, tap the videos so that the algorithm will know that people are watching me and create your presence in this live stream. Thank you so much, and God bless you all for that. So now, the fingers, they all play vital roles, but most important one you see me mentioning all the time, hold it with your thumb and your index finger. But these ones are supporting fingers to do hair. Okay, we are going to start making a hair. We've been doing braids. I've been showing us different techniques. This week we started with the two-strand method, which is this one. I did a rubber band method here. Yesterday we did a kind of a rope tie method, and at the same time we did the rubber band method as well, which every time we come in, we always do rubber band method, because most people are just joining for the first time. So we don't want to leave them behind at all, because when you see the titles on it's a beginner friendly classes, so we don't want to leave anyone behind. So today I was going through my comment section like yesterday. Somebody said, oh, you did a practical for us yesterday, and at the same time, can we use that method to do short hair? And now I said I'm going to reply that topic by showing you a method that you can use both for short hair and long hair as a beginner. So just pay attention. And at the same time, yesterday I showed you guys how to add extensions to lengthen the hair. We are going to use that method to do one knotless braid. So pay attention. We have all the package in here today. So come along and I'll show you that you can use, and I will use the rubber band method today to do a jumbo braids. So our rubber band method today, pay attention, will be on a jumbo braid. Jumbo braid means that when you have these big braids that even beginners, you think that I cannot use the natural and traditional method to do it, we demonstrate it here with the jumbo braid so that you can be able to see it using the rubber band method. Now let's go. So this is the hair you're working with. Normally, for those that are just joining, if you're just joining, you're welcome to the live session. Please share the videos as your work coming in. Tap on your screen. Thank you so much. God bless you for that. The tapping on my screen is that telling the algorithm I'm present here, and at the same time telling them I'm listening to Grace. It's not that Grace is just talking to herself. I'm not talking to myself. People are there watching. So just pay attention. And so now we're going to go ahead and section this hair. We've started since Monday. Today is Wednesday. The first braid we did on Monday, we did highlight the lines. We did the 4 braids for the first one. Then the second one, we did 5. Then this third one will go on 6. So at the same time, I'm teaching you how to braid, and at the same time, as a beginner, you know how to section the hair at the same time. You're learning both at the same time. So that when you want to practice, you won't think, oh, she's just teaching us how to braid. How do I even section the hair? So the basic 3 things you need to know as a beginner is that how to part the hair, number 1. Number 2 is that holding your extensions. And number 3 is the tension of the hair. How you hold the hair, you don't make it too tight. Secure but not too tight. Hold those ones at the back of your mind. So each time we come, I'm going to remind us about that before we start our lessons. Okay, now let's go. So as we're going today, let God protect us and help us to understand what we're teaching today. So now we're going to section this hair horizontally. You've done the first line, you've done the second line. You say, okay, I want to make sure that I remain constant and stable with this thing. What are you going to do? Uniformed. Then you're going to take your rat tape comb, measure this one. You know the length a little bit, because here is beginner's class. So you're going to break it down. So you know the length. Just bring your rat tape comb the way you're holding it. Come closer to where your hair is. You know where you're going to section this hair from. Because they have different ways you can section your hair. This is just the simplest way to go about it. So like we're doing the simplest one now. Just go ahead and section this one. We don't want it to be too big. We don't want it to be too small, but we're doing a medium size. So you go horizontally sectioning this hair to this point, because this length I'm doing now, we're going to section, because I'm doing a medium size. We've done 5 on this one. This whole length will be 6 braids when we start sectioning this length vertically. So at this point, I've sectioned my hair. Let's say you're doing it on a client or you're doing it on anyone. Now you say, oh, these lines are not too straight enough. What do I do with it? The best way to go all over it again to have a perfect straight line is to add products to it. But then before you add product, if you're really doing it on a client, please don't forget, I mention this every day. First of all, ask from the client, do you get itchy? Please tap on your screen, share the video. Ask on your client, do you get itchy when product goes on your scalp? If they say yes, my love, don't add it. Or do you have your own product we can use in for your scalp? If they have theirs, get it and use their product to highlight their hair. But if they say they get itchy, my love, just go through it again. Leave the product out of it, because most people, when you add product into their scalp, everything you've done that is hair, their hands will be going on it, itchy. So be careful and always note that when you're braiding. But in the case whereby the client needs the product and you want to make sure that your pattern is more perfect, you go ahead and get a product. Just blindly get product and use that your tiny product and go all over it again. Then you now take your ratty comb and go back the second time. So when you're going back the second time, what it does is that you're either taking excess off or you're adding more to the hair to make the line straight. I'll try my possible best to make this line straight because this is a hair mannequin training hair. The way they design it is different from our own natural hair, but let's just try. We'll make sure that we'll go through this again. Please share the video as you're joining. We have a lot of things to do today. So now, but we have short time to cover up a lot of things. Don't want to be staying long on this live section, but then we achieve a lot with the few times that we've been here. Okay, now this is it now. I've sectioned this hair. I've tried as much as possible to make it very straight. You see, when you have a straight line, it gives that your hair, when people sees it, the neatness will be there. That this is really neat handwork. Now the next step you're going to do, for the fact that you section this hair, you don't want to leave this one out, because the more you're working with this one, it might be disturbing you from the hair you're really originally working with. Get your rubber band, hold on to this. Please tap on your screen and share the video. We're about to start our practicals now. So now when you do this, the next step you're going to come, because now we are working with this hair, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you want to part one of the hair from this, let me take some from here. Take a little tiny bit hair from here. Yeah. If you want to part this one, because we need 6 on this line, and we are using a box method and a bricklayers method on how you can section your hair. So you're going to go into this one, the previous braid. If you're just joining, you didn't join us when we started our practical, don't worry. Follow on. Every week, we take all this hair off. We start all over again. Then you're going to key in and understand where we're coming from about sectioning. But just stay tuned and follow. All you're going to do, tap, follow. So the next step you're going to do, take your ratty comb. This is my ratty comb I'm having. Go under the previous hair you've done here. Go in the middle of it, section one of your braids out. If the lines are not straight, make sure it's straight. I'm sectioning this hair vertically. Yeah? So, but don't worry about mine. There's something I forget I didn't tell us. The reason why I'm facing this direction now, because most people will be thinking, why is she facing this direction? I'm facing this direction because I want it to be visible to you while you're watching the camera. Normally, when you're to do hair, my love, don't go and stand like that. You just face the person like this. The person will be facing in front while you are standing at the back like this. Don't forget that. Let's go back to our training. So now I've sectioned this hair. The reason why I'm coming in the middle to section this hair is that when I braid this one hair, it's going to fall on the side. We don't want the situation where you are having braids on, even if you have a lot of braids. When you put all your braids backwards, there will be gap. We don't want that space. We want to fill in those spaces. These spaces you're seeing here, I'm going to fill them in the braid. So when you put all your braid backwards, it's going to be filled in. So now the next step, I'm going to take this hair that I've not sectioned now, use my clip, hold on to it, secured. So your workspace is easy. Your workspace is easy to work with now. Now, we're going to braid this one. So the braid we're going to start with today, because somebody put on the comment section, share the videos, my love. Put on the comment section that we should use, that they want a method that can use in doing short hair even as beginners. So we're going to do that now. So I'm going to go ahead and comb this hair. Look at this hair. Do not add extensions into any natural hair without combing it out. Look at. Take all the knots away. Take it up, because you're going to be having your braids for between 4 to 8 weeks. I hope people are even, because you're going to be having your braid between 4 to 8 weeks. So make sure you remove all the knots in it. The hair is straight. So all you're going to be getting is when the hair is growing out, you're seeing the undergrowth. It's not going to be breaking your hair. So now the next step I'm going to take now is getting my extensions. We've talked about it. The 3 important things is what I'm doing now. Parting your hair, which is this. The next one, the 3 basic important things you need to do is now having your extensions. Please tap on your screen, share the videos, everyone. Tap on your screen and share the videos. So we are going to go ahead and get my extensions now. We have 3 sizes of braids. We have the micro, either micro or small. We have the medium and we have the jumbo. So when I'm teaching online, we use the medium. So my size of braid to me is medium. And I stick to my size until I finish all my braids. You see, they are all uniform size. So don't forget that when you're doing your braid, if you choose to use the small size, stick to that size of extension until you finish all your braids. If you choose to pick medium, stick to medium until you finish your braid. If you choose to pick jumbo, stick to jumbo until you finish your braids. Okay, now let's go. I'm going to go ahead now and take my medium size. So with this method I'm going to show us, you can either use, even if your hair is short like this and you want to try this method, you can either use the rubber band method or you use this method I'm going to show us. So this is the hair I'm working with, medium size. So I will go on the side, take a little bit of strand from this side. Can everybody see it? Take a little bit of strand by the side, put it on one side. The next step you're going to do, take this braid that you're having, take this one that you're having, put them on the same length. So when you have them on the same length, place it on top of this. So when you place it on top of this, I'm having my clips with me. Then I'll go ahead and clip this. Please share the videos and tap on your screen, my love. So I'm going to pick up this strand, the tiny bit of strand. So this method, you can use it for any type of hair. As a beginner, you can use this method for any type of hair. It will stay, even if the hair is slippery. So go ahead and hold on to this. Using my right hand to hold on to these extensions and using my left hand to hold the hair I'm working with. So you're going to bend this into 2. Place this one like this, halfway. If it's not looking like this, you're not getting it yet. So what you're going to do at this point, I'm going to secure this hair. Even if that hair is so short, try this method, you get it. So go ahead and secure this braid. These are all beginners method and they are all painless method. Don't make it too painful. Don't make it too tight. So look at my strand here. This one, this tiny strand, I'm not going to let go. If you let go of the strand, it's going to unravel. So what you're going to do, just pin it down, bring it, use your hand to separate this one into 2. Then I'll add this one to this. Can you see it? I'm going to use my hands to pin that in the middle. Now I'm going to braid this hair. Let's go. Today, let's be quick. So now the next step you're going to do, take it, this one on top, bring it down. Use your pinky finger, hold it, don't forget that. Then we're about to braid this hair. Very simple. This can go on the short hair. This can go on the long hair. I hope I've answered that question because I saw it on the comment section. Share the videos and let us come into the class. The next thing you're going to do on this one that you're braiding is that when you find out that this hair in the middle is a bit bigger than other hair and it's extension and it's outwearing the braids you're doing, you're going to do what? Slightly take out some from this one. You can always borrow hair to balance your braids. Don't be scared to borrow. So you now continue to braid. Go ahead and continue to braid. Tap on your screen, everyone. Share the videos. Tap on your screen and share the videos. Thank you so much, and God bless you. Vanessa, I can see you joining. Share the videos and comment. Thank you so much. I can see every one of you coming in. Thank you so much, and God bless you for that. Okay, now let's continue to braid. At this point, I am using my extensions to cover the natural hair. Thank you so much, Kelly. Thank you for the gifts. Thank you so much, my love. So just go ahead and continue to braid. Go ahead and continue to braid. So when you continue to braid, you braid it to the end, reach the end. If you're a beginner and your braiding might be very, very slow. Don't be discouraged. Do not be discouraged, because at that point, you're working on your speed. Gradually, when you get your braiding techniques, the next thing is that you start working on your speed. You now start working on your speed. So keep going. Share the video. If you know you're not followed yet, follow. Click on the notification bell when you're coming in, so that when I come on live, you're going to get notified that Grace is here, so that you can come and learn the new techniques. Okay, now that's it. We've done this braid. See how beautiful the braid is. Secured, not too tight. Beautiful methods for beginners to use. This is really nice. Thank you so much, my love. What's her name? Inspiring. You're welcome. Thank you so much for joining, my love. So now you're going to take this one, bring it to this point. This, our first braid, is coming down to this part. You see? Then let's go to the next one. I'm going to repeat this because we have 6 braids to go. I don't know if you're going to finish it. If you can finish this line today, if not, but if not, we can do half, then tomorrow we'll continue from where we stop. Oh, I promise I'm going to be showing us how to do the jumbo braids, right? Okay, now let's go. So I'm going to go ahead and part the next one. So when you're taking the next part from this hair, go in the middle of this previous one. Look at this. This one. Go in the middle of this. Australia, my love. Thank you so much. Kelly. Kelly is watching from Australia. Thank you for the roses, Kelly. God bless you for that. Share the videos, everyone. So now go on this. When you're doing this, take it from there. Go ahead and take it from there. Anyone can use this method. That is how good this method is. Everyone, as a beginner, can start with this method. Master how to get your extensions. Master how to braid. It's going to go a long way to help you. It will motivate you, to give you that confidence that say, okay, I'm the one doing this. Let me move on. So now the next step, take your clip and hold on to this. I'm going to brush this one out now. You see, it's having knots in it. Make sure you remove all the knots before you install your extensions. Now let's go. If you're just joining, you're welcome. If you're seeing this live for the first time, you're highly welcome. My name is GraceLawendhair, a professional braider in Manchester, United Kingdom. Let's go ahead, tap on your screen, share the videos while we learn. I'm going to show us how to use the method of adding extensions to do one knotless braid today, so don't miss it. Stay tuned, tap and share. Thank you, and God bless you for that. So I'm going to go ahead. This one is like you're using it if you have a very short hair, if you have hair that is slippery, you don't know how to go about it as a beginner, please try this method. I'm going to repeat it again, and the next one we'll do other methods. So now I'm going to take it one small again. Pay attention, share the video. I'm going to do it one small again. I'm working with a medium extensions, and I'm working with medium braids when I'm teaching online. One method is this one. It's a rope method, and at the same time you can use it to do braids as a beginner, which is painless if you don't know how to use the natural and traditional methods to braid. So now when you have this one, the next step you're going to do, go ahead. I've taken my medium length extensions. Go ahead and take out a little tiny bit from the side. You can do this method in 2 ways, but the best way to do it if the hair is short is just this one I'm showing you now. So go ahead and do this. When you take out this extension, the tiny bit of extension, make sure you put these extensions to the same length like this. Make sure that they're on the same length, right? Knotless, my dear, from Kenya. Just be patient. Tap on the screen, share the videos. Tap on the screen. We'll do that at the end of these videos. Tap on the screen, share the videos, my love. So now you're going to go ahead, because this class is a beginner-friendly class. So we need to make sure that any beginners, one person that is coming into this class today will benefit from this lesson. Yes. So now you're going to go ahead and take this extension, place it on top of this like this. Can everybody see what I'm doing? Let me turn the head of Annie. Annie, sorry about this. We always use Annie for practicals every day. You see, it's not easy. That's why you need to get one when you're practicing. You get one mannequin training hair. Take your clips now and hold on to this hair. The hair is very short. The hair is too slippery. You cannot handle it using the natural and traditional method. My love, you're going to do this. Oh, you're laughing. I'm saying about Annie. It's true now. Annie is the one helping us every day, sitting down here quiet. And there's no person that wants to take all these things. Every time you're manipulating things on their head, but no. So now let's go. You're holding this extension, tiny bit of the extension that you've taken. Thank you as you're joining. Share the videos. Use this is my left hand. Let me show my left hand and my right hand, right? So I'm holding this one with my thumb and index finger on my right hand. Then I'm using my left hand to go ahead and hold on to this. Notice one thing. Don't make the mistake. Your natural hair you're working with will be under, while the extensions will be on top of it. Don't forget, because if you are not getting it when you want to practice, you can as well rewatch the video. I'll put all the videos on public so that you can be able to rewatch and practice. So now the next step you're going to do, you go ahead and hold on to this. When you hold on to it, whether be it short, be it long hair, be it slippery, be it coily, you can use this method. Take this tiny bit of it, put it by the side there. Then you now go ahead and secure it. Not too tight, my love, because these methods are all painless methods, because you're not taking it from the root like the natural and traditional method. So when you secure it like this, don't let go of this strand. Do not let go of this strand. Make sure you're securing that strand. Look at it here. Hold it with your thumb and index finger. Then you split this hair here into two. Add this one to it. Then for me, I'll just pull it like this to make sure it's up very, very secured. Can you show me how to braid up ponytail? Okay, now you now go ahead and secure this one. When you hold it like that, the next step you're going to do, remove this. This one on top is coming first. Now we have 3 strands, because we need 3 strands to do our braiding, right? Then you now go ahead and start braiding. Bring this and use your pinky finger to secure that. Then you continue to braid. Very, very simple. Let me move this a little bit further. Can you see? You now continue to braid. At this point, you will notice that that extension that we took from the top, the extension we took from the top is a bit more bigger than this other one. We want our braids to balance. How do you balance your braid, my love? You just go ahead and take some of the strands from here. Do it one at a time. You can borrow the hair from any angle. You can borrow this hair from any angle of your choice, but sometimes I just bring it to the middle. While my hand is still pinning down in the middle of this hair, I didn't let go. Where most people struggle is that when they are working with 2 hands, they just let everything go. They'll start all over again, being discouraged. Do not let go. Pin it with your thumb and index finger while one of your hands is free to be able to do other things. So now I've done it to this point. Now I'm going to continue to braid. When you watch my transition where I borrowed the hair, it's not even showing I borrowed the hair. It's not showing that I borrowed the hair. Let's move this a little bit further for those people that want to see it closely. Now it's not showing that I've borrowed. Then continue to braid the hair. If you find out that the next one too, you need to borrow some hair and add to it, you can as well do it at the same time. Then continue to braid. You are in charge of this braid. It's not the braid that is in charge of you. How to cut and arrange extension before making the hair. My love, I don't want to do that. I have it in mind, but you come into the community, you're going to get that, because at this point they don't want you to be showing all those extensions. I don't want to get into trouble with all these people. So if you want to learn that, there are some videos there that you can watch, or when you come into the community, you're going to get all that. How to prep your extension, that's what she meant. So now let's go with this one. You're going to go ahead, and because if you're prepping the extension in front of them, you're showing them the extension. I don't want. That's the one of the policy they don't want. So let's avoid that, my love. So this is the hair you're working with. And at the same time, I found out that this one is getting more thinner. You can always borrow the hair. You can always borrow the hair. Yes, thank you so much, my love. You can always borrow the hair. Let's follow the policy so that we cannot get restrictions sometimes. So I'm going to continue to braid this hair until you finish it to this point. Share the video. If you know you have not subscribed yet, go ahead and subscribe. Go ahead and subscribe, my love. So put a like on the video, share the videos. Let's bring other people into the class. If you're not tapping, yes, tap, 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 tap. Thank you so much for that. Let me continue to braid this hair until we reach the point. So I've shown you this method. Now, this method can be used. You can use this method now to be able to achieve your braids. All these braids that we've done, everything here are all beginners friendly. They are all beginners friendly method, which is simple for you to go into braiding already. Look at how secure it is. Beautiful braid, painless method. Even as a beginner, you can be able to start using all these methods. So there are several methods, but then it's up to you to choose. Now we've done this one. Now I've answered the question on the comment section. And now with this question, a lot of people will benefit from it. Now let's go to the next one. I'm going to be showing you how to do a jumbo braids. Before we move into, we're going to do rubber band method, doing a jumbo braids. Jumbo braids means that we are going to make the extension bigger and we are going to make the hair bigger. I've been doing a medium size all this while. As a beginner, let's see how we can be able to do jumbo braids. So, using our rubber band method, where's the comb again now? Okay. Everything is falling off. Where are they going? Okay, now let's go. I have my rat tail comb here. Let me bring it. If you know you're just joining, you're welcome. Please tap on the screen. Let's do now our rubber band method. Bring the beginners in. Let them come and learn this method because this is the main important one, because the rubber band will be holding the extensions for you. You don't have to do too much. This part of it is that rubber band will be holding the extensions for you. You don't have to do too much. And I'm going to show you how it's being done. Let me brush this hair out from behind here. Let's brush this hair out from behind. So when you say jumbo braids, Queen, okay, please tap on your screen, share the videos, my love. Share the videos. There are 3 sizes of braids. I didn't show us today. There are 3 sizes of braid. We have the small, we have the medium, we have the jumbo. We've been working on the medium. So now I'm going to show you how to do the jumbo size braid, the big size braid, if you want to do that. Okay, now let's go. I'm going to take out, you see how big this extension is now. I'm going to get this one as my jumbo. Let's see. Most people like jumbo braids. Especially there are some hair that when you do jumbo braids on it, it lasts longer. My last daughter had a very thick hair and coily hair, very thick hair. The hair that will last longer on those type of hair is like making them 12, 15. It will last longer because that hair is thick and nice. When you do that, this is the jumbo size. This is the extension. And with this one, you're going to split. This is my own size, so you can decide to make it more bigger. You can decide to reduce this as a jumbo. It doesn't really matter. But what matters is that I want to show you how to do your jumbo size braid using the rubber band method. So now we are going to split this our extension. Look at how big this one is. We're going to split it into 3. Split it into 3 equal parts. Don't forget. So the demonstration for rubber band method today is teaching you how to use it to do jumbo. You can as well do the same method by reducing the extension as well. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. So now I've split this extension into 3 equal parts, which is called the ratio 2:1. This is ratio 2:1 on how you can split your extensions. You're going to take this one, add it together, join it, make it, these 2 will be together and this one will be on its own. So what you're going to do with these 2, put them aside. We're going to start working with one side of this extension first. Are you just joining for the first time? You're highly welcome. Thank you so much for joining. So now the next stage is that you're going to go with your, where is the comb again now? And when I'm not here today, am I staying here with anybody today? It's just me. Oh, everything is just falling. Don't fall. So now you're going to take. I'm going to work on more a double. Like I don't want to use medium. Let's do jumbo. I'm going to make sure that this hair is bigger than this one. For instance, you're splitting your hair into this. Can you see? Then this other one now we'll use it to do one normal rubber band method. Then we'll do the last one will be the knotless braids, showing you how to do the knotless braid using the method of adding up to your extension. Okay. So when you do this, you're going to go ahead and comb this hair. Using the rubber band method to do your jumbo braids. Look at it. More of the hair. You're going to go ahead and split this into two. So if you're learning, I used to tell us that it's so tiring to braid hair when you're just a beginner. It is very tiring. Very, very tiring. But for you to be on the safer side, to be able to finish this hair, the next step you're going to do, section this hair to like 25, 30 to start with, so that you can be able to finish it. Then the next time, the more faster you become, the more braids you're going to have done. And it's going to be easier for you as a beginner. Okay, now let's go. We're going to take out this little part of the extension. Now that you splitted it up into two, you're going to place this one. Bring this two to the same length, then place it in the middle. I wanted to show us how to use the crochet needle, maybe tomorrow, because this question took over my lesson today. So I said, let me answer that question on the live section. So you put that in the middle. Can you see it? Put it in the middle. Then you go ahead and take a rubber band. Since it's jumbo, like me now, I used to double the rubber band. Since it's jumbo, I will double the rubber band. These people have started again. Let's put this one off and start this and like again. It started. And I'll start it again. Okay, now let's go. I'll start it again, then go live. Since we are working on a jumbo braid, I'm going to go ahead and double my rubber bands. Instead of taking one, I'm taking two. Instead of using one now because it's jumbo, because sometimes when you use one of the tiny rubber bands, it can get snapped. So these tiny rubber bands, you can either buy the colored one, either yellow, one minute please. You can use either yellow or any color can do. But for me, I prefer using the black one. Let me connect this. Sorry about this. Yeah. But for me, I prefer using the black rubber bands. And I'm doubling it now because I'm doing a jumbo braid. I want it to stay. So the next step you're going to do, go ahead and take your rubber band, put the one of the parts of the hair in the middle, right? Then you go ahead and close it like this. Use your extensions and use the rubber band to start securing it. This is how you do a jumbo braid using the rubber band method. So I'm going to go ahead and do this. Tap on your screen, my love. Share the video. If you're just seeing me for the first time, you're highly welcome. My name is GraceLawendhair, a professional braider in Manchester, United Kingdom. This is what we do online, teaching the beginners how to get into braiding hair. Then if you need advanced training, DM me, then we'll take it off from there. Okay, now this is it. You're going to go ahead and split this one into two equal parts. Can you see it? Then you pull. My love, when you're pulling this, don't pull it to the point whereby this hair will be too tight. We already say it's a painless method, so make sure that it's not too tight. Just pull it to the point that it's not too tight. So you now come down with this. There are different ways to do this jumbo method. Maybe I should show you that method. Let me show you how to use this to do jumbo. Then I'm going to, when you pull that, split this hair into three. Pay attention. Split this hair into three. Now, I want to show you a different way to do rubber band method jumbo because this hair in the middle is a lot. We don't want to leave it on one strand. So let me show you how to be able to separate it. So you go ahead and split this hair in the middle into three. Then you bring this one down. Now, at this point, I have You don't have to disturb yourself at this point. When I'm going to place the other parts of the extensions, we're going to automatically, we've splitted this natural hair into 3. We're going to go ahead and braid this hair. So this one is the middle. Now this one has the natural hair in the middle. Then these other extensions, let me make sure that this is brushed. Let me make sure that this is brushed and combed to make it look nice. So you're going ahead, hold on to this, bring them to the same length, jumbo size. Then you will now bring your hands, hold on to this. I'm now going to place this one on top like this. Let's place this one on top. 1 minute. Let's place this one on top. You can use different methods to do this size. Take this one, bring it in here. Take this one, bring it there. So at this point, you now notice that all the natural hair tends to have, all the extensions, they tend to have natural hair. Very simple. Then let's go ahead and braid. So while you're pinning it down, you take it. If you're a right-handed person, start with this one. If you know you're a left-handed person, start with this. Then I'll go from my right hand, I bring it into the left. Don't forget your pinky finger at this point. Pinky finger will help you. Bring it to this point, holding it. Then you grab this one in the middle. We are doing a jumbo braids using the rubber band method. I'm going to grab this now, hold it. Take this one from the sides, bring it in. Now I'm going to go ahead and continue to braid. See, as beginners, you'll be able to handle this huge jumbo braid using the rubber band method. See the hair, cover it with your extensions and continue. Can you see it? Continue. Can you see, using the rubber band method and continue? This is called the jumbo braids. For those of us that want to do jumbo braids, you don't want the braids to be too much, you can as well use this method. And you can be able to handle it. Because jumbo is a big size of braid. Can you see the difference between this one that is medium and this one that is jumbo? That's the only one we're going to practicalize. The next one, I'm going to do a rubber band method using the medium size. Then the last one, we'll use what I taught you yesterday, how to add up extensions to do a knotless braid. So share the videos, my love. If you're just coming, you're welcome. This is what we do online. Thank you so much for joining, and God bless you. Say good morning, sister. Thank you so much, Corinne. The names are too long. Thank you so much. Let's just pronounce the beginning. God bless you. Greeting from Holland. Oh my God. Thank you so much for joining from Holland. God bless you for that. Okay, now let's go in. Share the videos, everyone. Bring other people in. Share the video. Let's continue to braid this hair until we reach to the end. This is jumbo braid, so don't be scared to do jumbo as a beginner too. I've taught you how to do this. So you're going to go ahead and continue to braid until you reach to the point that's, and if you're just braiding as a beginner, it's always very slow. Try your possible best. You see, the method I'm using now makes everything more even. Your braiding will be looking like a zip already. Your braiding will be looking like a zip. So if you finish braiding this hair to the last and you say, okay, how do I want to secure the roots of the hair? Sometimes you switch into twist when you're doing braids. You switch into braids when you're doing twist. Don't let us go too far. But now let's see what our result is. Hey, see that braid is beautiful. When you have something like this, even for your kids like 12 or 15, they are good to go. It's so beautiful. I love jumbo braids. Look at it. This is jumbo braid for the sake of those that are just joining. Okay, now let's go. I'm going to show you. If you're just a beginner joining, you're welcome. Share the video, tap on your screen. Share the videos. We're about to end these lessons, and share the videos and tap on your screen. Share the videos and tap on your screen. So we'll do the most important part of it now. So watch me as I do the normal medium size, because not only jumbos that you can use this method, this rubber band method too. The reason why do we even use rubber band method? Because most people will be surprised that why is she using rubber band to secure the hair? Yes, we use rubber band to do the hair. Even when your babies are little, the first thing you use for the babies are rubber band to secure their hair from the root. The first thing. When you have all those baby girls, you want to hold their bubbles hair, is that tiny rubber band we use. So now we can as well still use the same rubber band to start making braids for them. For it doesn't break hair. The only thing it does is that it will help you as a beginner to start your journey. Now let's go and split this into two. Because of this jumbo braid, now makes me now I didn't teach you how to continue to part, but I know what I'm going to do. Then tomorrow I'm going to take this jumbo and this one off, then we'll continue from there to show you how to part, continue our lesson. So pay attention. So this hair I'm going to split into two now, but I'm going to come into this one, as you see, go underneath and split this hair. See, when I split this one here, I'm going to do one rubber band method normal for medium size, so those of us that are just joining, because when I come on live, I'm always here for one person, and that one person is you. Yes, take it. Share the videos, tap on your screen. Share the videos and tap on your screen. So now we are going to go and do another medium size. Let me make sure that these lines are clean. I don't want to be using my body to block your views. So now when you take this, I'm going to use the clip and hold on to this. This last one, I'm going to show you that we can use the method I told you to add up hair yesterday to do a jumbo, to do a knotless braid on this one. So don't miss it. Keep tapping until we get to this point. Then we'll go into our normal segment of talking. I'm only going to just say brief words today and very important words that we're going to say today. So now, go ahead and comb the hair you're working with. Share the videos, my love. Share the videos, everyone. Share the videos. Now, this is the hair. Next step you're going to do, go ahead and part this. If you're adding a product to your hair, I've always told us you will learn with products and learn without products. So if you're learning without products, make sure that your hand works are neat without the product. If you want to add product, this is the stage where you can add the product, my love. So now go ahead, share the videos, tap on your screen. I love those pink and braids. Okay, so you just go ahead and do that. Split this one into two. When you split those hair into two, you get your normal medium extension. Because now I'm going to walk you through how to use the rubber band method to do your medium. You can use one rubber band. Medium size, I'll split this hair into two. So now let's go. So when I split this one into a medium size, I'm going to split this extension into three sizes. I'm going to split these extensions into three. Tap on your screen, share the videos, my love. So when you split this into three, it's called the ratio 2:1. Take two and put on the side. Then this one, you're going to come in the middle of this. For those of us that didn't get it when I was doing the jumbo size, you can as well learn it now. So now place this one in the middle. Very simple. So when you place this in the middle, grab your rubber band. I'm going to use one rubber band. I was unable to get back here last week after asking for Didi. What happens? Did you follow the account? Click on the notification bell, my love. When you follow the account, click on the notification bell to get you notified when I'm live. So now when you come on this, or you send me a DM, my love, send me a DM. So when you do this, you're just going to go ahead and use your natural hair to cover this. Use your rubber band. Let me fold the rubber band into two so that I will not go too much. So you now go ahead and secure this hair with the rubber bands. Can you see? You secure this hair with the rubber bands. Go ahead and secure it. Instead of going like 5 or 6 times, I'm going to go like 4 times here. I've doubled it. It should be enough now. It should be fine. Yeah. You see how beautiful that one is now. So the next step you're going to do, split this one into 2 and pull on both sides. So when you do that, release the hair. Because when we did the jumbo, you see how I splitted the hair, because that hair was a lot. But when I'm doing this, I'm not going to split this natural hair because it's just a normal medium size. I'm going to, if it's outwearing each other, I'm going to do the splitting when I'm braiding. So you see the 2 different things I've just told you there. So when you bring it down like that, the next step, go ahead and grab that hair that is 2 times bigger than the one you just put in the middle. So when you do that, bring them to the same length. When you bring it to the same length, let's go ahead and braid. If you know you're a right-handed person, use your right hand to hold onto the extension, thumb and index finger like this. If you know you're using the left hand, use your left hand to hold onto this hair. But if you're a left-handed person, you're going to use your left hand to hold onto this like this. Then you can braid the way your normal routine is. So now let's go, because I'm a right-handed person, I'm going to go ahead and do this. Let's go ahead and braid this. So when you do this, let me even see if I can use another style. Can I use another method for you guys? You know you can still do this. Or is it going to be difficult? Let me make it simple, because one person is there to learn this. Let's just stick to this simple one. So when you come into the academy, you can be able to watch these ones. Do practice other methods. So thumb and index finger, you hold it like this. Take this and place on top of this. This is simple. So when you do that, you hold on to this. Let's bring this one to the point of opening. Can you see the way I just use my thumb and finger to hold on to this? Now let's go. From my right hand, I bring it into the left. Use your pinky finger to hold this. Then you grab this one in the middle, push it to your right. Then from your left hand, you bring it into the right. And that is it. You have started braiding hair and adding extension as a beginner that you are. And at the same time, you're braiding already. Now let's bring this one to the middle. You now find out that this one that you're seeing now, they are all bigger than these strands here. So we don't want to go ahead like that. So at this point, you can now split your natural hair. At this time, you can now split your natural hair. And make sure that when you're splitting, do not let your transition be obvious. So now just go ahead and continue to braid. Can you see it? Go ahead and continue to braid. I'm going to use my extension to cover this natural hair. Then I'll braid. But if you want your natural hair to always pop out, you don't have to do that. Hey, show me auntie. Please say, hey, show me auntie. Share the videos, my love. Share the videos, my love. I hope I'm not using my body to block this. You see? So you just go ahead and continue to braid. If you want, for instance, you want your natural hair to pop up. Let me leave the natural hair to pop up on this one now. I'll just leave it and continue to braid. Let me leave the natural hair for those that want your natural hair to show up. But then if you want to do professionally and you want your braids to be neat, always cover your natural hair. But let's leave this one now to pop up. Let me just braid it normal, natural. Let's just go and see how the natural hair is going to highlight the hair for you. For those of us that want your natural hair to highlight the color, you don't just want it to be gold all through. So you can do that. So now just go ahead and continue to braid until you reach to the end. When you're braiding, your hand might not be fast the way mine is going. It's a constant practice. The more you practice, the better you become. So now let's go. This last hair I'm going to do now before we continue our discussion. Now I showed you yesterday how to add extensions into your natural hair to extend it. For those of us that were here yesterday, put yes in the comments that you were here yesterday. If you know you were here yesterday, put yes in the comments that you were here yesterday. Then now let's use that method now to do one knotless braid. Let's use that method now to do a knotless braid. Let's use one. And now if you're doing a knotless braid, because now it's a bit more advanced for beginners, but then let's just, no, you're not here yesterday. Oh, most people are not here yesterday, but no problem. Let's just go ahead and do it. So now this is the hair we're working with. What is the difference between knotless braid and box braid? All this while, the method I've shown you guys as a beginners are all box braids that we're doing. Then we'll want to do one knotless braid today as a bonus to show you how you can be able to add extensions to extend it. That same method you use, you can use it to start doing your knotless braid, right? Okay. See the difference. Now, knotless braids, you start with your natural hair. Box braid, you just do it, take it from the roots, and you see the knots. Knotless, meaning that there's no knot on this one. That is a simple English, but that name is so precious that people that want to say, can I have a knotless braid? Because it's so trendy. Can I do knotless braid? Sometimes you say, hey, this knotless braid you're doing, the box braid will still last longer, but then let's do it. Because it's trending, you want to be part of the trend, you want your hair to look nice, but then the difference is that you're going to start the hair with your natural hair. Most people, when you start this, that is because of knotless braid. That is the reason why we start adding products, gel and everything to the hair to smoothen the roots of this hair before you start adding extensions. Because most people, when you see their normal hair, you see that tiny bit of hair, all the hair that are broken, that are growing, you see them on the roots of your hair. So you use that gel to smoothen it up, to bring everything together by doing your knotless. Now, another thing about knotless is that my this thing is not even here, but let me just line it up here. When you're doing knotless, you don't just split it into three. You don't just split into three. You split into several. Like me, I used to split my extensions into 5. You can decide to split up to 6, 7. The more you split, the more you add. The more you split, the more you add. Yeah? Me, I just do 5. So now let's split this hair, this medium size. You first of all get the size of hair that you want to work with. If you're working with a small size, get your extension on a small size first. If you're working on a medium, get your extension on a medium size. Then you can now start splitting. Share the videos, everybody. Tap on the screen. Let's go ahead and do this. This is more advanced for beginners, but then I just want to use what I taught yesterday to show you that you can use this method to be able, if you're smart, go ahead and do it. So now I'll brush this one out. Let me brush this one out. Then I'll split it into 5. I'm supposed to have my stand here, but it's not closer to me. Let me just use this to put them. Okay, I'll use this chair. Let's use my chair to demonstrate. See, there's no excuse. If you don't have a rack when you're doing knotless, you don't have to worry yourself. You have a dining chair. Let me just line it up. I'm going to use this my small dining chair to like place it on top of it. I'll split it into 5, then I'll start grabbing. I'll split it into 5, then I'll start grabbing. So this is the 1, 2, 3, 4. Then this is the 5th one. So I'm going to start with this strand. So at this point, I'm going to add a little bit of product to it because it's knotless. So for me, if you're still learning, I do my knotless. If I'm teaching knotless, which we are not teaching now because the academy is there, we have everything there. You can just come in. Everything is there in the academy. But I'm just going to show you this one because we did something yesterday. I want to use to buttress this style. Okay? Okay, now let's go. You're going to start doing your normal braids and start adding up the hair. Where is my extension? So start with your normal hair. I hope everybody can see what I'm doing. So split this hair into 3 equal parts. When you split it into 3 equal parts, then you start your normal braiding. You can either braid above. Let me braid this hair below because the method I'm going to use now needs below, not above. You split the hair. Let me split it into 3. Because there are 4 ways I teach that you can use in doing knotless. 4 different methods that I teach that you can use in doing knotless. But let's do this one. You split it into 3. When you split this into 3, the next step you're going to do now, you're going to start doing your normal braid. Make sure that it's secured to the roots. Let me position very well. It's secured to the roots. Now, when it's secured to the roots, I've braided that one first. So the next step you're going to do, we're going to get this one. I don't want the first hair that I'm going to put to be too much. Let me take it a little. You can add it later. If you were here yesterday when we did this, go ahead and take this and slide this one in. This is how I taught you yesterday to lengthen the hair. When you want more hair, to your braids to be lengthened. Let's use that method now to do our knotless braid. Then you go ahead and grab the first one. You go ahead and weave. Then now you're going to bring this to the point whereby this one that there's no hair will be the next one you're sliding in. Let me just slide in this next one in, because it's not much. You slide it in, you go ahead and do it again. Then you bring it to that point again. Can everybody see what I'm doing? Take the next one, put it under. There are different ways to do it. So I want you to try this method using this. Then you go ahead and slide this one in again. So the more you add this braid, the more you're going to be extending your knotless braid, and at the same time you're putting all the extensions you want to add to it. You see? Then let me add the last one. Then you go ahead and put it under like this. There are different ways to do it. There are 4 different ways to do it, but this is why I'm teaching this, is that yesterday I taught you how to slide in. With this one now, it will help you to just recollect it. When you want to add extensions into your braid to make it longer, you use that. So you just go ahead and continue. Now I've added all the braids I need to add. Then I'm now using my extension to cover my natural hair, and I continue. Share the videos, everybody. Tap on your screen, share the videos. Then let's continue our braids now. Let's continue our braid. Then I'll now tell you the difference between knotless and box braid. I will explain it to you guys now, since I just managed to do it today. Tomorrow you'll be seeing the beginner's method. This is more a bit advanced for beginners, but then you need to know how to braid before you do knotless. Yes, because at the end of the day, you call knotless, you have braid at the end, boho braid, knotless braid, this one braid. You need to know how to braid first before. All those ones are styles, but they are under braids. So now I'm going to end up this braid, and we'll talk about it, so you can know the difference, because most people, they don't know the difference between box braid and knotless braid. So now I'll show you the difference now between box braid and knotless braid. Okay, my braids, I'm coming to the end of this braids now. Okay, now see the difference. Let me stand here now to show you the difference. See, everything that we've done so far, all this braid, apart from this last one, they are all called box braids. But I'm using different techniques to show you as beginners to be able to start braiding. Then this one is called knotless braid. You see how flexible this hair is? It's always beautiful when you do knotless braid. But the difference is that when you do look at this one, because it doesn't have knots on the roots. We started with your natural hair, first point. And at the same time, it's easy. It's painless when you're even packing the hair up. When you first of all do your box braid, notice that when your stylist is bringing the hair up, you're always doing like this. Some people will say, don't put it up, leave it. I will handle that myself. Let the hair subside a bit before I can put it up. But when you're doing knotless, look at knotless, because you already seamless, because you already use your natural hair to start this braid. You can always maneuver it. You cannot maneuver this one like this way. Before you move it up, you're already saying, hey, be careful, it's painful, it's somehow painful. So you see the difference. And at the same time, you see these two hair, knotless and this. When you do this one, it's so beautiful because you're starting with your natural hair. Box braid, the advantage is that box braid will last longer than knotless braid. Take note when you're going to make your choice in a salon. If you want your children and you want that hair to last for 6 weeks, 8 weeks, my love, choose box braid. But if you say, okay, this hair should last for 4 weeks, 5 weeks, I can afford it, I will just remove it, do your knotless braid. Because you started with your natural hair. After 2 weeks, let's give it 2 weeks. After 2 weeks, all the products that you put on it is gone. It will now be showing everything on your roots. The hair will start looking more older than what you think. So if you're making choices, it's beautiful to do knotless braid, but if you know you can afford it, you can always make appointments to say, Grace, I'm having this hair for 4 weeks, 3 weeks. I can afford it to come and do another one. Always do your knotless braid. But if you know you cannot afford it and you want to pay money ones that will last you for 6 to 8 weeks, go for your box braid. Do you understand? Yes, it's seamless, it's beautiful, it's painless, but both of them may have disadvantage and advantage. But box braid still remains. It stays longer because you've taken the hair from the roots. I know there's a knot in it, but this one, there's no knot in it. You know that it will last longer. This might not last longer. You say thank you so much for it. So you know the difference. So the difference, another difference is that we splitted these extensions into 3 to do our box braid. But when you're doing knotless, you either split it into you either split it into 5. For me, I normally do 5. Even when I'm doing clients hair, I make it faster. So if you want to do 5, 7, the more you split your hair, the more you'll be adding the braids, the way I see it. Then when you finish adding, you now braid down your hair. It will give you that your medium size that you want. Yes? So now, let's move into another segment before we go. I know you've learned something today, whether you're a beginner, whether you're advancing, whether you're intermediate, you've learned something today. But another good thing about it, because I know a lot of people that want to go really further into this. If you know you want to advance your learning braids and hairstyling, we have academy that is going on. So you can either click on the bio, go on the scan store there, go ahead and come in. It's called the GLA Academy. Come in, where you have every hairstyling there. You have your cornrows, you have your Ghana weave, you have your box braid, every type, you have your threading hairstyles, you have your installation of wigs. Everything is comprises of that. You're not only learning how to do. The only reason why I come out here is just for beginners. Most people, they easily get discouraged to do this. So I said, let me come out to be able to boost you and say, okay, madam, you can be able to do this. Go along, please, to do this. Knotless braid, everything is there. Boho braids, different type of braid, what is it? French braids, coils, everything is in the academy. All those braids are being taught there in the academy. So do good to just go. If you're watching me all parts of the world, we have classes within the academy Tuesdays and Thursdays within the academy. All the hairstylings, and it's when you're paying, it's only one-time payment and lifetime access. That's a good thing. But then if you want physical training, which the opening of the studio is going to be opened on Saturday, then you can now book for your appointment to make your hair. You can book for appointment at this time to be able to learn how to braid physically. There you find me, you see me physically, not online. I'll be able to teach you and everything. Book an appointment there, or send me a DM on how you can get to the physical one. But I'm sending a flyer as soon as I finish this. The address and everything is there for you to come in for the opening. If you're there for the opening, you get discounts. You're going to have a discount card that you go home with. So for your next appointment, either you're learning how to make hair or you want to braid your hair, you're going to get that discount for your first appointment with me. So do good to, when I send the from Uganda, Uganda, it's fine. It's an online course. The academy is an online course. So everybody all over the world can be able to fit in. Everybody, let me even show it. Everybody all over the whole world can be able to fit in on this academy. Let me go and show it. On Friday again, I'll show this. 1 minute, everyone. 0, 3, 1, 2. Yeah, this is how the academy looks like. Everything that you need to learn is there. Today we are having classes there. So if you come in, you have access into it, and it's a one-time payment and a lifetime access. You go into the classroom. When you come into the classroom, there you can be able to see every courses that we have. Let me just mention the course before we move forward. There you start here, the foundation, the foundation, the Braiders Blueprint, the Braiders 4th Master Classes. There you have the art of cornrows. All the cornrows that you need to learn is there. Classic African threading hairstyles. You learn threading hairstyle. Weave installation. Weave installation is there. So weave construction, how to make your weave. Twist is there. The Braiders Business Blueprint. This will teach you how to set up your business from small to a bigger shop. And I can still mentor you to show you how I get to my own point. Access to the mentorship. This mentorship vault is like when we have videos in the classroom, I can be able to put all the videos on the mentorship portal so that you can be able to rewatch it later when you're free. And the wig installation as well and melt. So that is it for Now, so everything that you're going to get in that classroom, whether you're in Australia, whether you're in America, all parts of the world, you can be able to come into that classroom. Go on my DM, click on it, you see it. That standstill link there, when you click on it, you're going to see GLA. Let me even show us, guys. Let me show us how to quickly get in. Then the next thing we're going to talk about now before we go, look at it. Now everybody is watching me like this, right? This is my other phone. I'm watching myself while I'm doing the hair here as well. So you're just going to have it like this. Go on this my tiny pictures that you're seeing there. Click on it. For all the platforms, you can do that. When you do this, go ahead and click on this picture again. When you click on this picture again, it will bring you to my page. This is my page. There's a link. For those of us that want to DM me, when I say DM, some people don't know where the DM is. When you click, go through this route, you see where they put message. Message. You can always DM me. Oh, Grace, what product did we use today? Grace, where can I get so thing? DM me. I'll be able to respond on the DM. But if you want to go straight and come into the academy, go ahead. Now we have holidays. Parents, they can enroll for their children. It's a one-time payment and a lifetime access. You have access to learn. Instead of them to be playing around, doing nothing, they can learn something within their holidays. So you click on this standstill here. When you go ahead and click on the standstill, let me do it. Then it will bring you up to opening the standstill. Very, very easy, which you can as well pay with Klarna and other things. The reason why I even changed it from school is that Klarna, you can have access to, with this one, you can have access to pay bit by bit. So now, this is it. GLA, that is GraceLawendhair Academy. You just go ahead and click onto it, enroll now. When you click enroll now, it will take you to the point of payment. You just go ahead and pay. Then I will bring you into the class. That one-time payment you just made brought you into the access to the class lifetime. I'm not doing subscription. You're not going to pay me. I'm not locking any one of the courses. I'm not locking anything up. When you come in, you start learning. Start learning straight away. So if there's any question, we have class within the classroom. So now you just go ahead and make your payment. That is it. If you want my braiding books, the braiding book is here as well. Click on that link because I have a braiding book that will explain all these things that we are talking here. You go ahead. This is the braiding book. If you get the braiding book and you pay for a lifetime access and at the same time start practicing, I'm there to assist you as well. In case you have any question, we treat it in the class. You're good to go. So now, the next step we're going to do now is the physical one. For those of you that can reach me, maybe you're in London, you just book, you say, Grace, I want to come and learn for 1 week. Please DM me. The numbers are there. I'm going to send all those flyers across. So go ahead to advance yourself. But for this one, I'll always come here. When we go to the studio, I'll see how I'm going to fit it in. The only thing is that is the reason why I said everyone should follow the account, subscribe, click on the notification bell. Our time might be changing because now when you're in a studio, you might be having students coming in, you might be having clients coming in, but I'll make sure that I have a time that I'll keep coming here online to teach us, the beginners, how to boost us, because most people, if you don't push them, they will just sit down in one place. And I've chosen to do that. If you know you have that talent, or then you just want to learn anything about hairstyling, always come to my platform. It will give you that boost to be able to say, okay, let me start this journey. Don't be scared to be a beginner. Never be scared to be a beginner in anything, in any career or anything you want to learn. Yes. So this will bring us into our normal discussion. Sometimes when we finish our practical, like we've done it today, thank God for the practicals, we always move into other sessions. But today I'm not going to say too much. But the only part I'm going to discuss about is that. Let me just read this part. Read this part in the Bible. Then we'll just go ahead. Somebody was saying, oh, Grace, every time you always talk about God in your this. If you don't talk about God, who are you going to talk about? See, if you appreciate God in your life, when you wake up in the morning, you just wake up. They didn't come and shake you, say, wake up. You know what I mean now? Nobody come and shake you. Wake up. That means, when they shake you to wake up, you know what it means now? I'm not the one that will say it. But then you just slept and you just wake up. You think it's your power? If you think it's your power, put it on the comment section. But if you think it's not your power, listen, it's not your power, it's God's mercy and favor that will wake us up. When you wake up in the morning, you first say thank you. What will first come out in your mind? You say thank you, God. You are not better than those that went. Oh. It is say God don't love all of us. He loves all of us, but sometimes God knows all of us. It depends on the ability of saying, God, oh, like we have children now. When you have all your children, those ones that used to pressure you and ask a lot, they get more. Like my first daughter, that one can ask. If you don't give, he go tell you everything you want. But some of them will keep quiet. Later they'll be complaining. Mommy, it's always this one that you're giving. Maybe when you ask, you receive. It said that when you ask, open your mouth, you receive. When you don't ask, that's the difference. God loves all of us. Some people that will just leave themselves, they choose to go. When you see God, you say, God, oh, Grace, so I want to live up to 100 and something years. You're telling it to God all the time. They listen. But some people don't relent. Any small thing, they give up. If you give up, God will say, this one not ready to come sleep. Are you the type that gives up if it's easily? No. So that is the reason why you say, when you think God doesn't know all of us, he knows all of us. It depends on the ability of that child to say, this is what I want. This is what I really want. If you don't open this your mouth, you see that even when you are in danger, you start praying, God, please help me out of this. There's one testimony that went on NSPPD. I don't know, most of us, I used to share it if you follow. The lady said she was in a car, the light caught light. In that car, all the doors was closed. Me, I was scared of that testimonial, but God is powerful. You know what happened? Doors locked. She was there saying, hey, is that how I'm going to die? Is that how I'm going to die? Do you know what happened? On that process, he started praying. Eroi. Eroi means God. The God that sees me. The girl was saying, Eroi, the God that sees me. The God that sees me. The God that sees me. What happened? God sent, everybody was there. They cannot open the door. They tried. God will send somebody. That person might be an angel. Go, you know, when angels come and fly like this, because angels are our messengers. If you don't use them, now you know. So when the angels come like with the wind like this, you'll be scared. You run away. Oh. But God will change that angel into a man. You see that person that will just appear. It will just, that thing that everybody was finding difficult to do, you now have an initiative, use something and break the glass and bring this girl out. In that process, all bonds everywhere. That when I was on the bed listening to that testimony, I was saying, God, oh, me, I don't want to like to be in such a thing. But God, she prayed herself out. If she have kept quiet and just say, oh, hey, is that how I'm going to die? He will be crying. My love, help will not come. Oh. Open your mouth. She said, Eroi, the God that sees me, who is going to help me in this situation? Eroi. She was shouting, Eroi. What happened? God sent an angel. The door was open and she was saved. That is it. Always be grateful to this God and open your mouth. A mouth shut, Hey, you see, it doesn't make sense at all. You have to open up. Yes, this will bring us, my main topic for today, before we just slide into this one, is that I know most of us here, you will not want to listen to this. I was just preparing for this here. I said, God, today I don't know what to talk to my people about. Oh, this word came into me. Listen, he said, the last time I said, when I was little, I used to read Proverbs. Proverbs, they said, go and recite the Bible from the beginning to the end. Me, I used to choose Proverbs. I cram all the Proverbs from chapter 3, from 1 to the end. Oh. Me, I can read some now, but all those are little. So now, when I now came, the thing just came. When you go to that Proverbs chapter 3, verse 27, he said, do not withhold good from those to whom it is due, when it is in your hand to act. Go and read that verse, because they have different translation. If you go on King James, it will tell you different. If you go on NI, whatever, it will tell you different. But the main message there is that do not withhold good from them to whom it is due, when it is in your hands to do it. I know that most of, I don't know why this message came at this point. Oh, most of us here have done good things to people. They pay you back with evil, right? Yeah. You can, and if I say everybody should put it on, even me that I'm speaking to you, I'm speaking to myself. Most of us have done very good things to people. You leave them, me, I'm always that kind of person. Oh, you don't have a job? I say, yes, I'll take you to the agency. I will give you numbers to find. I will do everything for you. I will take you around. But at the end of the day, those people, they will pay you back with evil. In your mind, you not think, I will stop doing good. My love, you're hearing this message today. That's your stop doing good might hinder you from a lot of things. But then you have to use your discernment now. Because there are some people that really need that help that are not evil people, that will be so grateful for you, and you now skip them and you will not do that good thing for them. God says you should change that your mind. You have hardened your mind now, say, never, I will never do good thing for people again. Never, I will never help people again. If they call me, I will not do it. My love, change that heart today. That's the message, though. I only heard that message. That verse just came up. I said, let me throw it in. Because a lot of, even me that is talking, I've done a lot of things to people. Some people, I even gave them money, do everything. They're still owing me. They are not paying back. They still come to make trouble with you. I know that a lot of us are experiencing this. But sometimes when you withhold that good, when it's in your hand to do it, you might even be in an office. You say, oh, yeah, I'm having a file of this person with me. I'm the one that can, you don't know the prayer that person has been praying for, that your help to go through. If you withhold that good things, my love, you might still be withholding your own self. Please, no matter the offense somebody have done to you and you have locked up your mind, say, never again will I do this good thing for people. Soften your mind. Think about it again. Let God show you and design to you to know the right time and the right people to help when that has happened to you. It has happened to a lot of us now. A lot. Those people that you help most, that you say, okay, oh, your help, we want them. They might not be the ones to pay you back. They might never be the ones to pay you back. Don't expect them to pay you back. Do not expect the person that you did. Say that you have done it for God, because in the Bible, say, I was hungry, you did not feed me. Oh, see, if you guys watch a lot of things, there's a lot of things that is going on that you need to know. Sometimes we say we are Christian, you know God. It's not about the Christianity, it's about knowing yourself and knowing God for yourself. What happened? There's a guy that used to do this program. This guy started going around. He now dressed tattered. As he dressed tattered, all these things, it's just that this message is used to come when I didn't prepare for it, but it came. So if not, I would look for the page of that guy. If you ask me, I'll go and check it and I can DM it to you. So the guy now dressed tattered, very dirty look, and went to churches. You know, say, hello, I want to come into the church. They didn't let this boy come in. No, I want to go into the church to worship God. They didn't let this boy come. He faked it. He faked it. It's not like it's real. If he is, that is his content. He wants to see what is going on around the world. I was watching and say, God, that is not what God said. You're reading the Bible, you don't know what is in the Bible. It's the individual. They even was using Cain to chase this boy out from the house of God. No. The next thing you ask, when you see somebody that is started, you don't know whether they are homeless. That is why when you come to the Western world, they will first of all ask you, yes, they will do to you is that, okay, they will give you numbers where you can get clothing, where you can get food, where you can sort yourself out. These verses that we are reading in the Bible, that God said, when I was hungry, I showed up, you didn't give me food. You don't know that God can even appear like that. I don't say you should be attending to everybody, but you have to be careful. Where is your saloon? My saloon is in Manchester, my love. It's in Manchester. You have to be careful. This boy, and to the greatest surprise, he went to different churches. Do you know who took it? A mosque. Sometimes you be condemning. It's about you. It's not about the building. It's not about the building. The Muslim guy was just outside on his own. The man now dressed that. He now said, I'm hungry. I don't have food. This boy now said, okay, well, I'm not the one in charge. Let me go and call the person. They didn't chase this boy out. What do I mean? It's not about building. It's not about coming to church. It's about you as an individual. Have you crossed your mind? Even the pastor might not be knowing what is going on. You are there acting on your own because you have crossed your mind. Say, I will never do good to people. You now deprive that person. You don't know if it's even God that have come to you. My dear, the opportunity you need to be designed. If you know that this thing is that you're in danger, you don't act. But there are some opportunity you have is that this is not danger. This person really needs help. Don't cross your mind. Most people have crossed. This guy, they now, you know what happened? In that month, they now brought food. They bought him bread. They brought him, whether it's granite or whatever they brought to this boy, gave him water. The boy ate it. I was watching and saying, God, this life is not about Christianity. It's not about Muslim, whatever. It's about individuals. It's about you, and me. When they finished giving the boy food, he sat down. You don't know that somebody was videoing. Somebody was using video to video everything that was going on, right? So when they finished doing all those things to her, good morning, my Grace. Thank you so much for joining, my love. So when they finished everything, the boy now say, oh, this is video. Even the Alpha or whatever came, all of them gathered. He said, this is video. But then the boy was so grateful. Say, I've gone round. If you watch that boy, I'm going to look for his page. If you want me to show his page, DM me. I'm going to show you where. Go and watch and learn lessons. It might be you tomorrow because you have already crossed your mind. Pastor is on top of that, doesn't know what is going on. You as an individual, you use your initiative. If it's something that you need to seek advice, say, okay, this person needs help. Maybe he's been beaten by people and is lying on the road, or he's been beaten by and come closer to the church. Here in the UK, church is a place where you can find refuge now. They call it charity. But they'll be chasing people out. And another thing that this boy did was that his friend dressed like a big man, carry a car, and the other one dressed like a tattered person. They chase him out. They bring his friend into the church. I say, this is not what God asks us to do. If you're an individual, the thing is that withhold not good from them to whom it is due when it is in your hands to do it. Because you have already crossed your mind. Me, I've already crossed my mind. I say, oh, I'm not going to do good thing again. They will not place you as an usher in the church. You will not stay there and be destroying the image of God. That is not how it works. If you know you cannot help the situation at that point, it's not chasing him and say, okay, the way you're looking at this point now, maybe there's no place for you to sit in front or sit in the middle. Make provision. Talk to the person in a way that is nice. Even if they are not faking it, if they need food, you look for food and give them. The person might be hungry at that point. Then when you see who carry motor, you not give them front seat to sit. Then we need to change. The Bible says, withhold not good. Or you're in the office, they put fire in your table like this. You say, no, refuse. This person is not getting this job because they have offended me. You don't know the damage you're causing. Use, I said, discernment. Let God speak to you. Have discernment of spirit. In anything you're doing, if you say you know God, learn to be having discernment of spirit to go a long way to help you from dangers, from things that are coming that are good. It will go a long way to help you. So don't, because you've done help to people a lot, and at the same time somebody is coming for help. If you know you cannot afford it, you can talk to the person nicely or look for a solution for that person rather than chasing them away because you have already crossed your mind. That is the word for today. Nothing more. Because a lot of us, you are so crossed in your mind that anybody that comes, get out, you don't know when God will even visit your house. Yes. Abraham, the angels came, he made food for them. Abraham, how many years did he have children? But God's now, because of that angel they entertained, they had food. Angels say, okay, for blessing me, you will receive that blessings. A lot of us have used our hand to chase away our blessing for minor things. Small thing like this, because you have crossed your mind, say, no, I will never help anybody again. No, I will never do this again. No, I will never do that again. Don't. Let's just take it to, I said, that's the message. I don't want to talk too much. So if you want to read more, just go into Proverbs chapter 3. Read. I told you that verse. I don't know why I picked that verse when I was young. When I'm reading it today, a lot of things, messages. I said, God, why did Grace pick this thing? There's a lot. It's speaking to me as well. Because I'm a kind of person that want to do things to people. They will still turn back against you. A lot of them. But don't get your rewards from them at all. No. Your reward might not be from the person you helped. No, no, no. Just say, I did it for God. I did it for God. The next person will come. You don't know who really needs that help, that will appreciate you. That the generation, maybe the reward might not even be from that person, or maybe it will come in the generation that you don't even expect. Your children will benefit from it, what you have done. So thank you so much, everyone. This is just it today. Normally when we do our classes, I will say, God, which message am I going to pass? Sometimes I might talk about hair, how to maintain hair, but sometimes we'll still go deep into morals. It's not about say I'm a Christian. I'll carry on for head like in pure water. Christian. But then how is your life acting towards that? It's a personal thing. It's a personal thing. When you have that personal relationship with God, when you see your fellow being, you're not going to be against that person. You're not going to bring that person down. No, it's a personal thing. Yes. So thank you, everyone. So this is just it for today. If you seek help and you think, okay, I cannot do this on my own, please, we do every morning prayer. I join. No, the reason why is that I join and I still share. You see me, if I share it in the morning for you, please click on it and join. You don't know. When you hear mind-blowing testimony, if you want God to do things for you, somebody's testimony might even ginger you. Somebody's testimony might bring up your spirit. Say, if God can do this thing for this person, there's God. God can do my own. God remember me one day. He will ginger you, whatever they need. Whether you're sick or whether you're looking for one thing or whether you need children or whether you need anything or that's when you join that group, you can see the testimony will ginger you to say, oh my God, God have healed this person from this sickness. God have done this. That God I will follow. Go and listen to the story of is he an interpreter for Iran man? My husband was playing that this day. I fear. It's not me that will tell you. Just say that assistant for that Iran president. What her story. Go and listen to that story. When you listen to the story, you know that because she flew to the mommy have been preaching for that lady. Say, come and repent, come and accept Jesus. The prayers that the mother was praying for this girl saved her. If not, she could have gone with that man. So you never can tell. So if you need something or you feel like, okay, I cannot do this on my own, please key in on NSPPD in the morning. Prayers on Sundays, you can come to the service. It's online. The way I'm teaching you now, just stay, listen. The more you know, it's all those things will leave your mind. Some people have strong mind. It's not good. Let's go. It might be hindering you. You're holding somebody. You're holding yourself. You're holding somebody. It might even be your ex or your husband that is have done. Release him in your mind, because the more you're holding him, you're holding yourself. You're depriving yourself from a lot of things. So a word is enough. Let's just take it like that. The way I'm speaking to you guys, I'm speaking to myself, because I'm the type that I can go a long way to help somebody. But I keep seeing that most people, they always want to pay you back with evil, but don't stop. The message is that don't stop, but use your discernment to know who really needs that help. Yes, even when you're in your office, on your table and everything, that person might be a prayer point for somebody, that God, please touch somebody's heart. Touch somebody's heart. The person is crying every day, and you now be there and harden your heart. My God, please don't. You might be a prayer answered for somebody praying. Yes, you might be an answered prayer for somebody. God will not send angel. God will not send angel like physical. Even the angel that God sent, God changed them into a man. Because if I see angel with wings now, they will say, hey, everybody will run. Everybody will run now. You see the angel flying now, just come and land. They say, the world don't end. But now God will not do it like that. If he want to send you help, when he find out that there's nobody to do it at that point, he want to send you help, he will change that angel to be a man. You transform. The person will just appear like a man. Have you ever been in a way that you lost your way? You just see somebody appear from nowhere. You've checked front and back. Nobody was there. Nobody was there coming. You just turned. Immediately you saw somebody coming from nowhere. You don't know that God If you're really praying that God help me, that is why you need to speak out. God, please, where I am now, help me, help me, help me. Help will come because you've asked for it. Help will come. So let's leave it for today. Thank you so much. I'll see you tomorrow. Most people are waiting for this section, this next part that we'll talk about. Some people are waiting for the braiding tutorials. That is just it. But if you want to advance into your braiding, my love, you can always come into the academy or come on the physical training. Thank you. God bless 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 you. Take these words. Don't leave it. Go and read Proverbs chapter 3 from 1 to the end. God might be speaking to you there. If you have already crossed your mind in a lot of things, God will speak to you in that verse. Thank you, and God bless you, and I'll see you tomorrow. Love you all. Bye, 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 bye. Bye, everyone. Bye. Bye, 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 bye. Okay.